Hello everyone, Jonas here bringing you another shoutcast. Today I actually have aTnSocke, our Protoss player, on the right side of the map. On the left side of the map we're going to have Nani, our Terran player. So yes, I do have a Terran versus Protoss matchup for you. It's going to be on the Lost Temple, and that's the original Lost Temple where you have the high ground advantage now on this map. Like they did take it away with the new map where you used to have islands on this one. Well, now you don't have islands on the new map, so we are going to see that in this map. Will they take advantage of the islands or not? We'll have to wait and see what they do in this game. Nani going to be macroing away early in the game. Same thing for aTnSocke. He's going to finally throw down his pylon. Not going to scout after his pylon, so we're probably going to see a scout go after his gateway. And we are going to see a supply depot go down for Nani early on. And on this map, we do have two Xel'Naga towers compared to just the one on the new Lost Temple. So they definitely will take advantage of those, I'm sure of it, in this map. And we are going to be able to see both players just basically just get some SCVs out, and we are waiting for them to scout and get away from their base here. Probably going to be seeing Nani throw down a barracks here, and he does do that once he got the 150. And we are going to see a gateway go down for aTnSocke, and aTnSocke is going to go out and finally scout around and see where exactly Nani is located at. Going on the bottom of the base, and then he'll be able to get right into Nani's base here very shortly. Nani is working on his barracks here, about 50% done. I'm sure we'll be seeing orbital command go down here very shortly as well. He's getting his refinery down, so he is not going to go with a fast expand build. Lately, I've been seeing a lot of players actually go orbital command. Then once their orbital command gets down, they go directly for expansion and not getting their gas. But it looks like we are going to see Nani do that. So definitely going to go with honestly the more basic build that most of your Terran players do like to go. Nani is going to be able to send that SCV out once it's done with his barracks, and we are going to see actually aTnSocke go into the base of Nani here very shortly. Nani is going to be throwing out his cybernetics core followed by his gas there, so he is going to be going a very standard build for Protoss. And here we go, we have the Nani being actually denying aTnSocke of a scout, so that probe is not going to be able to make it inside the base. He does know where his opponent is at, but not going to know exactly what he's doing. He's going to be in the dark. We are going to see a tech lab go down. Will he go Reaper? Will he go Marauder? He is going to get that Reaper. It's starting to become a very well-known opening. Reapers are coming back into the game. They used to not be really used that much, but they are definitely now utilized quite a bit, mainly for scouting purposes, but they can actually do some damage to your worker line. You never know. We'll just have to wait and see. We are going to see a gateway go down, two gateways go down for aTnSocke, and he's going to be getting out a sentry here very shortly as well. And we are going to see that SCV scout around, stay in there as long as he can to get as much scouting information possible. And we are going to see that warp gate technology about 20% done. And here comes that sentry right in time for the SCV to get it out of the way of any type of damage that might be done to it. And he's going to go back home and be able to mine some minerals here very shortly. Second barracks go down with the command center being about 50% done as well. So he is going to begin to marauders out. I'm sure we'll see some concussion shells go down here very shortly as well. Worker count is going to be about 23 to 20 in favor of the Protoss a little bit, but then the Mule is going to make up for that difference very easily. And we are going to be able to see another Marine come out instead of a Marauder, and also a bunker go down for defensive purposes against any type of early pressure from aTnSocke. aTnSocke is going to be throwing down his expansion here very shortly as well. There it goes down, and we are going to see him actually start to build as many troops as he possibly can. That warp gate technology is completed, so he's going to be able to start to, well, not yet, but it's going to be completed here in about 15 seconds here. Second gas going down for aTnSocke, so he's going to be working on his second gas very shortly, and we are going to be able to see this base start to get saturated here very shortly. It's not quite done though; it's about 30% done, so it has ways to go. We are going to have a factory go down for Nani, so we are going to be able to probably see a reactor go down here and a starport go down as well. Stem pack being researched for Nani. It's about 10% done, and he is going to be able to start to get this command center up and going here very shortly. It does take off to go land down at his expansion, so we are going to see it actually start to get saturated. And there goes the workers to start mining away down at that expansion right at this point. One stalker coming in here to peek around. He does see the bunker up with a couple Marines. And we are going to see one additional gateway and a robotics facility go down for Socke. So Socke trying to get the army up and going, and we are going to be able to see that expansion start to get saturated here. Throwing down 2 gases down here as well. So 2 assimilators going down for Socke. So definitely going with a lot of gas. You definitely need gas for this robotics facility to get your Colossus out and your robotics bay up. Observer being popped out here. The first thing he's building about almost completed there, about halfway done. So he's going to be able to get some scouting information down. He has got the JonusHK tower outside the base, so he definitely knows if Nani does push out. Don't think he's going to be pushing out anytime soon, since he is getting a defensive mode going on here, getting that barracks up, or that bunker up and going. Medevac's coming out first before Vikings. Definitely a good place since there is no robotics bay out yet. It has started to be researched though right now. It is warped in here. And it's going to be, you know, about 20% done. 4th gateway goes down for Socke. Socke is working on 4 gates now in a robotics facility, and we are going to see the army count is going to be about even, 23 to 20. Worker count 36 to 42 though. So definitely in favor of Socke here at this point. But like I said many times, mules will make up the difference there. So about even. If we look at the economy tab, 1100 to 1200. So Nani is actually going to be a little bit ahead because of those mules. Attack 1 going down for Nani, about 10% done. And combat shields just started for Nani as well, so doing a great job getting his upgrades. 2 medevacs down, and we are going to see him push across the map with 2 medevacs out, and a lot of marines and a few marauders here. Going for the actual JonusHK tower, he needs to be very careful pushing in here. Does scan, does see exactly what Socke has, and he likes what he sees, and he's going to go stem up, go for the zealots. The zealots are going to go down here. And we are going to see Socke in a really bad position here. Force fields do go down. 1 force field does go down. 2 force fields go down. 3 blocks off a few army there. And then we are going to see the probes be destroyed here from Nani. Nani doing a great job, doing a lot of damage. Even working on the Nexus now. Socke doesn't know exactly what to do here. He does push up on his base. He does throw a Guardian Shield down. And a lot of probes are going down, but this army is going to be cleaned up, I think, unfortunately for Nani, but not after doing a lot of damage to the worker line. And this, he does pick up this medevac with 2 marauders, 4 marines, and he's going to go for the high ground possibly. No, he does actually get away, since he did see that stalker being warped in on the high ground. Worker count is going to be now 32 to 44 in favor of Nani. Was in favor of Socke, but he did a lot of damage to the worker line, losing. He actually killed 16 workers in that exchange there, so definitely a very, very nice exchange for Nani there. Exterminator Lance being researched for Socke here, and that one attack almost completed. Vikings starting to be popped out, but there's only 1 Colossus on the field so far. 1 more being actually being completed here very shortly, actually done now. 2nd starport going down, and he's doing a great job working on his Viking count now to deal with the damage to these Colossus that are actually coming out. So Nani looking in a great shape right now. Socke in a bit of trouble here. And I think if Nani pushed out, he could do a lot of damage, but Nani is going to smack her up and stay ahead. Because right now, 42 to 47 is the worker count. We do have Socke forced to build a lot of workers, so he's actually trying to catch back up. And his army is actually suffering right now, while we have Nani just building a massive army, getting tons of Vikings out on the field. Socke knows he needs to do something here. He's going to actually destroy the back rocks here and destroy them so he can actually expand to the high yield. And we are going to see him actually get that External Throwing Lance almost completed here, about 90% done. Working on a Twilight console, so either going for Blink or Dark Templars. We'll have to wait and see. Forge going up as well, so he can start working on his upgrades. Armor 1 going down for Socke, or I'm sorry, Nani. So both players just macroing up at this point, trying to get an army advantage, and 48 to 51 is the worker count, and we are going to see Nani actually push across the map. He does have a nice size army here, possibly going to go for the rocks. Socke needs to be very careful with his army though, and we are going to see him, Nani, actually just go for the rock hill, go for the expansion, just stay ahead in the economy is all he needs to really do. He definitely should attack though before this army gets out of hand for Socke. Nani pushing to the JonusHK tower, not pushing out quite yet, just trying to secure as much as he can. Look at all those Vikings on the field, and the bad thing about it, there's only 3 Colossus out on the field at this point. Whoa, my goodness! Let's pause this for just a second. My lag is starting to pick up. Probably because I've been frapsing for a little while. Give it 1 second to stop being annoying. Getting like 1 FPS a second here. That's not good. It's cleaning itself up though. Give it just a little bit more time and I'll unpause this game in just a second. Just don't want to miss anything because of lag. Come on, buddy. You can do it. I know you can do it, computer. You're starting to catch back up. Come on. My bad, guys. My bad. I apologize. And there we go. We are back in this, and we're going to unpause it now and go back to the game. Sorry about the little delay there. Stupid computer. It had its moment. So here comes a lot of Vikings here. Going to come up here first. Possibly going to destroy some of these Colossus. There are 4 Colossus on the field, so it's a good thing he has these Vikings. But his army count is really dwindling. Is going to dwindle down here fast, I think. Nani is actually in position here at the Xel'Naga. Not going to push in here quite yet. He is taking his expansion off of this attack, though, and off of this, this chance of keeping aTnSocke in his base. And we are going to see him back away once again, just expanding here, not wanting to engage this base in the middle, just because there is 4 Colossus out. They can do a lot of damage, but I would think he would have won that with all those Vikings on the field. He can probably get in position to attack on this high ground, do some damage to these Colossus and destroy them possibly, and march in there with his Marines and Marauders, but maybe he has a different idea. I don't know. We are going to see Attack 2 being researched for Nani, and also the ship weapons level 1 being researched, while we do have Charge being researched, and also Ground Armor 1 for aTnSocke. We are going to be seeing Ghost here very shortly here. We are going to see that reactor ability being researched for the cloak, or for the energy. And now we have aTnSocke actually pushing on to the Xel'Naga here. Will he engage this? This would be very scary if he does. And aTnSocke just trying to get into position here. He is actually going for this attack. This could be very bad. And here comes the engagement. The blink does go down right away. And the Colossus are going to back away as well. So we aren't going to see engagement. Here comes the Vikings, though, peeking across the map. And we are going to see both players kind of back away. But aTnSocke is going to be the brave one. He's going to go for this attack. He needs to be very careful with his Colossus, though. There's a lot of Vikings on the field that can do a lot of damage. And we are going to see him back away, though, and not engage that. 54 to 64 is the worker count. Nani definitely ahead in the worker count. And ahead in bases, too. Having this high yield saturated with the planetary fortress is going to make him go way ahead in this game. Scan goes down on aTnSocke's army, so we have Nani definitely doing a great job, seeing exactly what's going on. 194 to 200 is the supply cap for Nani. Nani is going to be completely supply capped out, while 172 is going to be the food count for aTnSocke. Nani just playing safe. He knows he has the lead on bases and also the army size here, and also the upgrades. We have 1-2 compared to 1-1. Working on his armor upgrade as well, plus cloak for his ghost. And here we go. We are going to see this big attack, and we are going to see the Marauders and Marines stem up, and the Colossus are going to try doing a lot of damage, but these Vikings are doing a lot of damage to these Colossus. Zealot Charge is going to come down here, but the Marauders and Marines are doing a lot of damage to them. EMP goes on this army as well and does a great job, reduces a lot of the shields up on the top of the army, but these Zealots are eating away this army as well. Stalkers and Zealots just eating away, but the Vikings are going to finally land, and this army should be able to get cleaned up by these Vikings from the back and the Marauders from the front. And yeah, that's going to be a lot of damage from these Vikings. But we did have aTnSocke do a lot of damage, but Nani's going to be way ahead, though, with the food count and the bases as well. 141 or 129 to 69 is the actual food count. And off that attack, aTnSocke is finally going to expand his high yield. But the problem is, Nani has been actually mining off his base for quite some time. A scan goes down once again on aTnSocke's army. He knows he's way ahead, Nani does, so he's going to actually was going to push in there, but backs way at the last second to his Xel'Naga tower. Not pushing across the map, trying to play as safe as he can. We do see a change in the tech. He is going for Immortals now. aTnSocke is not going for Colossus. And that's probably a good idea since there's so many Vikings in the field. More Vikings being produced as well. But here comes the encounter for Nani. Nani 166 to 101 is the food count for aTnSocke. aTnSocke in a lot of trouble here. Scan goes down. He sees he's so far ahead, and he's going to push into this main base here of aTnSocke. Nani doing a lot of damage to some workers outside the base. Stem does go down. Zealots try to charge in here. EMP goes down on all the army here. Vikings do land and start doing a lot of damage as well. That's going to be GG though, and that army is going to be destroyed. There's a GG from aTnSocke, and Nani wins that pretty easily there. Just being ahead by the one base there and catching aTnSocke off guard a couple times. So definitely a very interesting game. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you keep on watching and subscribing, and I hope you like my cast. Thanks, and I'll see you guys when I do.